Well, I'd like to make a positive change here in Penn Hills. We don't have anybody with a business background on council, and I think businesses are sorely needed here in Penn Hills. And we've got to broaden our tax base because all the homeowners are paying the price for the school mismanagement and possibly this new municipal building. And we just can't do it the way Penn Hills is sitting. We need to have more businesses, and I know how to bring them in here.
Okay, thank you.
What projects do you have for your youth recreation? I think working with a school, I'd like to see them bring back junior achievement, an after-school type program, which when I was a youngster, long time ago, that was a very, very valuable tool. And even getting kids more involved in the political. We had the teenage Republicans and the teenage Democrats after school. To my understanding, we're not allowed to do that in schools anymore, which doesn't seem right because we have kids coming out of school that have no clue of anything about politics. You know, how a campaign is run, you know, let alone getting them to vote. So, as far as recreational things, that's all I could think of right off the top of my head. What is the total cost for the new municipal building, including the tear down of the Penn Hills School building, the new municipal building, and the tear down of the old municipal building? And was the project approved with consent of the taxpayers? From everything I've been to the council meetings, pretty much everything is a guesstimate. I've heard from 11 million to 15 million. I heard that at first there would be no new taxes, and then I heard that possibly there will be taxes. I have not heard one thing about how much the demolition of Penn Hebron is going to cost, and it has not been approved by the taxpayers, just by council, and I'm not in favor of it.
Thank you, Brent.
I don't know how many of you have been to a council meeting. They're usually short, except here since the election has been coming up, they've been pretty long, which is nice to see. But it seems like everything is discussed behind closed doors. I don't hear the positives and the negatives, or the pros and cons of these different issues. They read a little paragraph, and then they ask if there's any questions from the audience. Well, you don't know what the pros and cons are to be able to formulate a good question. So we need to open up council. We need to make it, we could put a time limit where the people run Penn Hills, not council. And the people, if they want to speak, give them 5 minutes when they raise their hand. If there's a group of people, give that group, tell them to pick one person to speak, like other councils do, and give them 10 minutes to speak. But we've got to hear input from our people. And the other thing is, I wanted to say there's no real difference in the local community between a Democrat, Republican, or an independent. We all want the same things. We want low taxes. We want our property values to increase every year. We want a safe place to live for ourselves and our children. We want great schools. We want good roads. We want our roads cleared in the wintertime. And hopefully we have a place to shop and eat. And I do know how to bring businesses here. I would go to the corporate headquarters, get in front of the decision maker, whoever we decide is the person, and sell Penn Hills until we got them here. Thank you.